It was our annual school talent show with people buzzing around, getting ready backstage. I was preparing my violin piece, a melody I'd practiced for weeks. It was a big deal for me, a chance to prove something. Mark Johnston, the class clown, was hanging around too. He always found ways to make others the butt of his jokes. I noticed he'd been eyeing me, a smirk tugging the corners of his lips. For weeks, he'd been making comments like, "Hope you don't squeak, Lindsay." I shrugged it off, thinking it was just him being him, believing it wouldn't go further than that. When I walked on stage, the bright lights blinded me momentarily, but the silence of the audience held a promise. I started playing, letting the music pour out of me. Then, out of nowhere, the sound of a loud fart echoed through the speakers. The auditorium erupted in laughter. My heart dropped, fingers freezing on the strings. Mark stood at the side, remote in hand, laughing so hard he could barely stand. "Gotcha!" he shouted over the chaos, holding a small speaker. It was humiliating, everyone bent over with laughter at my expense. What broke through the noise was Mrs. Harper, our music teacher, grabbing the mic. "Not funny, Mark," she said, her voice slicing through the crowd's laughter. Mark's face fell, the color draining. She escorted him off, the laughter replaced by a hum of whispers. As I stepped off stage, people whispered apologies and encouragements when they saw me. The next day, I found out Mark was suspended for 2 weeks and banned from any school event for the rest of the year. He apparently had to write a public apology, which he delivered in that same auditorium to the same people who'd laughed. I ended up playing again at the spring concert without incident. So was the punishment too harsh, or did he deserve it?